Hi, sweeties. How are you doing? Welcome to Naya Sim, and thank you all so much for all the love and support. Hope you all are doing great. So there is this video making circulating online, and it's about I think his name is Johnny McCarthy, and he was, or he still probably was a former Trump aide who actually came online saying that he has fake money in his car and that he's going to give out that money to homeless, so that he can, so that anytime homeless person asks for money, he's going to give them the fake $5 bill, and the person when they go to use the money, and they will be arrested. So he is going to help them get off the street, clean up the street. And I really don't know. There are some things that should not be any joke. And nobody deserves, especially homeless person. I don't care whether black or white or something, that deserve to experience something like this, because this is not a good thing. I mean, for somebody to be homeless, you absolutely know that life is not great for the person. And all you think you can do is to make the person's life more miserable by giving the person fake dollar. And when the person goes to spend the money, they are going to arrest the person and put the person in prison. I mean, that is horrifying to hear somebody say that. And nobody should come and tell me that this is a joke or he did not mean it, all right? Because I don't see how a full-grown man would come out to make such a joke. Let's get into.
So this page right here, Date Right Stuff, belongs to former Trump aide Johnny McAtee. And Johnny McAtee took to his page and said the following.
So I always keep this fake Hollywood money in my car, so when a homeless person asks for money, then I give them like a fake $5 bill, so I feel good about myself, they feel good, and then when they go to use it, they get arrested, so I'm actually like helping clean up the community, getting them off the street.
Johnny, you didn't learn anything when you were escorted out of the White House after Chief of Staff John Kelly fired you over the investigation into your gambling habits? Yeah, the minute I saw that video, you looked familiar to me. But you obviously didn't get enough of the Secret Service, right? Well, it seems like more people than just I took notice of who you were, because they notified the Secret Service that you were bragging on social media about being the cause of innocent people being arrested. And Johnny wasn't joking in that video. That's who he is. Can you imagine what kind of piece of shit you would have to be fired from the Trump White House? Yeah, I hope Johnny gets everything he deserves.
If you say Palestinians deserve a homeland just for themselves, you're woke. But if you say white people deserve a homeland just for themselves, you're racist?
Yes, John, that is incredibly racist. I don't know why you need someone to explain that to you. I'm just baffled as to why you think white people deserve a land for themselves. What did they do exactly to deserve that? And I know some of you are going to ask, what did Palestinians do to deserve their own homeland? Well, nothing actually, other than living there since before recorded history. Let's look at what the Germans did in the late 1930s when they tried to create the world's largest and worst HOA. They believed they should have a place just for them. Just like you, they lack the introspection to ask themselves, do we actually deserve this? And even white people weren't white enough for them. That's what always happens. You think you deserve something you don't deserve, and the next thing you know, you're marching through Poland. Or in white people's case, North America, South America, Africa, really just all over the world. It's nearly impossible to create a place for an ethnic group without displacing someone else. And as part of that whole displacement, there's usually a process called ethnic cleansing, and normally that is frowned upon, especially if you're the ones being cleansed. Gee, I wonder where we've seen that before. I mean, I guess maybe you could create a place just for white people in maybe, I don't know, Death Valley, some of the more remote regions of the polar ice caps, or preferably, in your case, deep space. Well, anyway, this has been Talk for Diesel Punk Industry saying best of luck with your little Lebensraum dating app there, mein Fuhrer. Thanks for watching, and as always, Crunchy White, pimp forever.
So I always keep this fake Hollywood money in my car, so when a homeless person asks for money, then I give them like a fake $5 bill, so I feel good about myself, they feel good, and then when they go to use it, they get arrested, so I'm actually like helping clean up the community.
Can I ask you a serious question? How come you never have a date? How the fuck do you call yourself date right stuff and you ain't never got a date? You understand, every video that you make, every video, you are alone. You're like single. You're like extra crispy single. You never have a date. Like at all. Isn't that odd for a name like Date Right Stuff? You never have a date. Like, and then you had a dating website for conservative anti-woke men. And that shit went tits up. How the fuck do you fail at a dating website because no women will show up? Do you understand? You're always alone. Your video should be called Notes from the Professional Incel. Like you ain't never got a date. Like you walk around with a tripod. That's it. You can't even get women to be in the video with you. But you call yourself Date Right Stuff. I've never seen a professional incel. You are the first. You're like the dodo bird. Maybe not, but why are you always alone in these videos and your name is Date Right Stuff? You call yourself Date Right Stuff with no date. That's like Drake's character in Degrassi being in a wheelchair talking about I can dunk on LeBron James. Why are you always alone if you date the right stuff? Is it your breath? When's the last time you got your teeth cleaned? I bet you got hunks of food in between them damn teeth, don't you? Breath just smell like assholes and elbows. Do you wash your feet? You look like the sort of guy that doesn't wash the crack of his ass because it's gay. So I'm pretty sure your fucking drawers look like just a graph, like just charts and shit. And I know if your ass stinks, I know you probably don't wash your feet either. Is that it? You just walk around and you smell like booty juice and corn chips? Is that why you never have a date? Like, none of your videos, none of them, have a woman anywhere in sight. It's just you talking to a tripod, ordering 3 breakfasts like you actually gonna have company when you're not. You know, the Heritage Foundation gives you a check to come on social media and pretend to be this great conservative guy that everybody wants. And yet you're never with anybody in a video. People duet your videos to make fun of you. They stitch your videos to talk shit to you. Of course you're giving out fake Hollywood money to homeless people. You're probably mad because you saw a fucking 2 homeless people in a relationship. I'll show them. Has that occurred to you? You have never. My date is in the other room. I'm married. You don't even have one of those. I feel like Roman Reigns talking to Cody Rhodes. Have you ever competed for one of these? Like, you're single. But you call yourself date right stuff. You ran a dating website that failed. It's like Trump going bankrupt over a casino. And yet you're out here yapping. Dog. Talk about false sense of superiority. Don't nobody want... You know what? This is what you remind me of. Y'all remember when Will Smith's dad left? And he was yelling at him, "Get over there!" Then he said he was going to graduate college, get a wife, and have a whole bunch of kids, and be a better father. Because ain't a damn thing he can tell me about how to raise my kids. And then right after that he said, "How come he don't want me, man?" That's what this dude is. That's what you are. You are, "How come he don't want me, man," in human form. Are you still a virgin? Maybe that's it. Like, have you ever touched a woman other than a family member? Ever got a hug? Kiss on her cheek? You don't look like you're built to play any sort of sport, so you wasn't dating a cheerleader. Like, how are you out here talking to us with that name? Fucking falseadvertisement.com in this motherfucker. Date right stuff. What? You should take the date off. Just be right stuff. Then you would remind people of a New Kids on the Block song. You got the right stuff. You know, all the guys in New Kids on the Block were, they had women swooning. You literally have women farting. Like, they see you walk into a building and they just fart. You're like the dating equivalent of Chernobyl. Bet you walk into a club and try to get down. "Hey, started from the bottom." Women just go, "Is that graphite burning? Oh, fuck, here he comes." Did it ever occur to you that you'll run around here talking all this shit and you ain't got no fucking woman in your life, no girlfriend, no boyfriend? I mean, that's how you, if that's your thing and that's how you get down, you can't even get one of those. Like there's nothing appealing about you. Maybe that's why you're not the right stuff. Baby, maybe that's not it. Maybe that's it. Like, seriously, every time anybody looks at you, that Will Smith scene should just come into their mind. You are literally living, breathing, walking, talking. "How come he don't want me, man?" Walk around here smelling like booty juice, corn chips, too much fucking aftershave, small cock energy. I bet you smell like cat turds. I bet your breath smell like hot cat turds. How are you calling yourself date right stuff and you're always alone? Make that make sense.
So this is all I got from this. Stitches said, Okay, I am really sorry, guys, but I don't think I can hold my breath. My laughter. Oh my God. Okay, this man has really been going wild sometimes. Sometimes he's taking swipe from like people, and I think really I am very sad. Aside from the reading that Uncle T did, that read is reading, I don't know, but I am really sad because if he meant what he just said now, this could put somebody in trouble. And I don't care the color of anybody, right? That he's gonna put in trouble. The truth is that he is gonna put somebody in trouble if he decides to give somebody that fake money and the person spends that money somewhere, you know. And for people like me, it's very detrimental because nobody will ever listen to them. Nobody will ever consider them that are probably like, it was given to them by somebody as a homeless person. But how do you, I don't know, this is not something somebody should joke, even if it's a joke, right? This is not something somebody should joke around with, because I don't know how you are going to give somebody, like, it's better you don't give the person money. Do not bother trying to help the person when you know that you are absolutely not helping, because you are going to try helping or not even help, because I don't call that help, because it's wickedness. Giving somebody fake dollar bill, right? And a homeless person too. You think life is great for the person and the person is homeless. I mean, we can really be human, for crying out loud, It takes nothing to be human, Everything is not joke or setting camera or putting tripod to set camera to set some nasty things, There are some things you don't even bring on TikTok or say out, because that cannot be a joke. Saying that you are going to give the money to a homeless person to get the person, to clear a community, when you are intentional, because intentionally sending somebody to jail. Make this make sense. Because sometimes you look at people's mindset and you are like, what the hell is going on? This is a very dirty one. I mean, his mindset is very dirty, And people shouldn't do something like this, because this is like getting somebody in trouble. You are getting somebody in trouble, and that it's not right. That it's not good. We can do better as human beings, That's all I got to say. Let me know what you all think in the comment section. I'll see you all in my next video. Bye for now.